Yo, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Let's get right to it. Major breaking news out of Colorado. We knew, I had said this going in, we knew that it was going to be some big names going into the transfer portal, but we didn't know how many. Let me just exit out some of these windows here. As a matter of fact, DNVR Sports just streamed on it about an hour ago. Um, So Omarion Miller and Tawfiq Byard are planning to enter the transfer portal. That's a huge blow. I don't care what nobody say. That's a huge blow. Um, I think we all know this. I think we all know what's up, Antoine. This is a huge blow right here. These were the guys that they were some big contributors to the team, especially Tawfiq. He played with a broken hand, was making plays. He's straight dog. But again, this is the nature of the transfer portal. The reason why it's big news for us is because Coach Prime is trying to build this team. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to keep that foundation and add to the foundation. But part of that foundation is crumbling. Now I know some people are gonna be like, well, Omarion wasn't that good. Yes, he was. He was good. He is good. He just didn't get a lot of touches this year. This I know what people are gonna say already. Um, I know what people are gonna say. They're gonna say, well, Omarion wasn't that good and stuff like that. He was that good. Yes, he was. He didn't get a lot of touches this year. Now, some people might say, well, Tawfiq ain't that good. Yes, he is. He is that good. This is a blow here. And the reason why it's a blow is because you want to add on to the foundation. You don't want to keep losing parts of the foundation because it's hard to replace because you don't know what people are going to be like when they get here. I'm gonna check now, Antoine. I don't know if they named the schools. I don't think so, but that's a huge blow. And we knew that it was gonna be some big names. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go back to something in a second. Um, it go. I know. Actually, I don't want to bring this up because I've already brought it up already about how I knew some of these people. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I think some more big names are gonna hit the portal as well. Um, It's a lot of money being floated. Yep, he's in the portal now. Yep, both of them in the portal. It's confirmed. Both of them are now in the portal. Wow. He entered today. Yep. They are officially, yeah, it's official now. They're officially in the portal. Yep, it's official. I'm looking at it now. He said I knew Tawfiq was going to leave. Did you see how he was acting and cussing at Darius Reached the People Thanksgiving YouTube post? No, I didn't see that. You said, did you see how he was acting and cussing at Darius Reached the People Thanksgiving YouTube? But no, I didn't see that. Why was he cussing? Like, what was going on with that? I didn't see that. I mean, now my question is, why is he leaving? Okay, you said, let me see, where is it again? Darius Reached the Thanksgiving YouTube post. You mean on his video or his post? You said next man up. They don't have no next man to replace Tawfiq. They don't. They got to go find one. Oh, when did the video come out? When did the video come out? Let me look for the title. You said you talking about Miller? Nah, Miller's a good wide receiver. Um, they're gonna have to replace him. They're gonna have to hit the portal and find some receivers. They got receivers on the team now, but the thing is, I'm suspecting there's gonna be more people leaving now. I'm suspecting it. And I'm gonna tell you, it goes back to a live chat they were all on. It goes back to a live chat. I don't want to get into the particulars, but they made a live chat. They made a live chat. If anybody know about that live chat, they made a live chat, and just from way they were all looking, it seemed like they were all hitting the portal. It was from a live chat that they made after a game one time. It was Staub was on it. He made a cameo on the live chat. Jordan Seaton was on it. Omarion was on it, and couple other people were on that live chat. It was only a brief live chat, and then they ended the live chat. But anyway, I don't want to speculate too much because I'm not there, but I do know that these type of things happen because of the nature of the transfer portal. Somebody is getting ready to offer these kids a lot of money. I'm just telling you this right now. They might go somewhere where somebody need their services. They're going to offer them a lot of money. We all know we can't sit here and say nothing bad about Tawfiq if he can play. Okay, if somebody sit here now and say Tawfiq can't play, you crazy. You're crazy. Yes, he can play. He was playing with a broken hand and making plays. You said I'm talking about. Oh, let me see the video. Thanksgiving. I didn't see that video. So was he cursing in the video, or like I didn't see that. I got to go look. But anyway, I'm suspecting more people to leave. Now this is a huge blow because if I think what's getting ready to happen, it's getting ready. This year is over with. I don't know how they're gonna replace these people. If more people I think is going, I think they getting ready to totally clean house, and it's not gonna work. You can't clean house like this. It's not gonna work. Um, but we'll see because this is Omarion. Omarion is a big name. Omarion is a big name. Tawfiq is a big name. But what happens with this transfer portal, guys, is teams be offering money. It's a competition. See the coaches compete in the off season. This is where the competition is at with the coaches. It's in the off season. Now, I just want to say this to the players over here at Buffs Nations Daily. I don't care if you're leaving. I'm still supporting you wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? I like to see you do well. And I personally wish you the very best. You know what I'm saying? I wish you the very best wherever you're going. I hope you ball out because I will be keeping tabs on you. You know what I'm saying? To see what's happening right there. You said the quality wide receivers are leaving, then it's going to be even harder to bring the better receiver. But here's the thing. It's because of that offense. I think because that offense is run heavy, correct? That's probably why. That's probably why. Because if I'm going to an offense that's run heavy, like I'm talking about really run heavy, I'm not going there. If I'm a premier wide receiver, and I'm not going there if I'm a tight end either. I'm not doing it. You said Tawfiq can play. Omarion Miller is a top wide receiver on the Buffaloes. Yeah, on the Buffaloes he was. You said Omarion. Listen, you said Omarion didn't want to block. I like Byard, but I didn't like his attitude on Thanksgiving. You know what? I didn't see that. What? Because everybody's like putting me up on it right now. What happened on the Thanksgiving video? I didn't see it. You said yes. I'm looking for the name. Hey, you don't have to. You already gave me the name to the title. Just give me a what you call it, a timestamp. I didn't see that. That totally like went above. So this right here is not surprising then. I'm surprised because you guys know I'm always the last to know something. I think y'all know that by now. I'm the last to know something. You said Miller is probably going to Memphis. He was close with the new GM. He came to see you from LSU, the same guy. Oh, okay. So we'll see. We'll see where he headed. But I guarantee they offered him a check, though. They got to. He's a quality receiver. I believe Colorado's run heavy because they're lacking at quarterback. Well, I heard what's that offense is called again? That the new offensive coordinator is bringing in. It's it what is it called again? You said Byard cussed Darius out about recording him. The go-go defense. So is the go-go offense, the go-go offense run heavy or is it balanced? I'm not sure. You said Byard cussed. I didn't know that. He cussed Darius out about recording him. You know what? Did I see that? I believe it was like a brief thing, right? I believe I did see that. Yeah. I think I did, but I wasn't. I thought he was joking. Hold up. Let me look at that. Let me look at that. Because if he's tripping about being recorded, then that's what you came there. You're gonna get recorded. Going there. Uh, yeah, you're gonna get recorded, dog. It's the way it is. Let me see. Seniors give final message to the team. What the Buffs are thankful for. And you said it's at the 22nd. It's at 28 seconds. Damn, is that early? All right, hold on. Damn, I didn't realize it was that early. All right. Hold on 1 second. Um, yeah, I got to see this now because I think I saw it. I did see the video, but all right, let's take a look.
To talk to you yesterday, bro. What are you thankful for?
Just the position I'm in, God giving me breath every day. I'm not family, of course, and just live the game that I love to play every day. That's it.
First off, man, I'm thankful for man above, God. Thankful for my teammates, my family, you feel me, football. Yeah.
What you thankful for, bro?
Got my face with that camera, bro.
No, it's not a camera, it's a phone.
Got my face
What's
with all
what?
that.
You want me to record you?
No, I'm about to record.
All the rich people, that
Bro, what are you thankful for, bro? That's messed up. God done a lot for you,
all
bro.
that, bro.
Fix your attitude.
How?
Man.
There's one
Fix
more
your
game
attitude,
left.
Shit over, man.
Fix your attitude, cuz.
Done. I'm showing my true colors.
I bet. Where's looking at this?
I'm thankful for my family.
Okay. I did see that. I don't know why it wasn't like I wasn't tripping off that. I thought they were joking, but I guess not. Now we know. All right. All right, cool. Let me see. All right, I see what y'all talking about. I don't know why it just wasn't like it wasn't a thing for me though. Okay. I shit. He there it is, yo. He did. He did do that. He did. And then he said, I guess I'm showing my true colors. Yeah, he did, yo. He did. He did. But I'm gonna tell you something though. It gotta be something internal going on. It got to. It gotta be something internal, bro, that they not letting us know about. You know what I'm saying? He's a good player. Okay? He's a good player. It looked like he was upset about something. You said I think it's more of these agents as well that represent the play. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard that's a thing that the coaches got to go through. Man, let me tell you something, man. If I had a son that was playing, we don't need an agent. I'm the agent. I'm not trying to have somebody outside try to take some money. That's not happening. That's not happening, yo. Not with all this technology we have in front of us. I don't need no agent. I'll negotiate myself. You said go look at the end also. He is really good. Wait, you said go look at the non. You said he's real. Oh, he's good, or was he just joking? You saying he was good? You said don't think too much into it. It's simple. These guys don't want to be coached by Dion and his. What do you say? His youth league coaching buddies. You said I'm saying good player. Yeah, he is a good player. That's for sure. That's for certain. He's a good player. That's for certain. That's for certain. That's a big blow. Him and Omarion, that's a big blow. The reason why it's a big blow, because I know what people are gonna say. Well, Max, teams have players going to transfer portal all the time. I get it. But Coach Prime is still building though. He don't have an established program yet. He's still building. And the foundation is crumbling still. So now he got to rebuild the foundation again. He got to rebuild the foundation again, right? And then bring more players in. I don't see this. I don't know. They're gonna. I'll have to. I'm not gonna be on the side of I don't know if this is gonna work, but yeah, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. You said, why would you stay when you got former CU players and alum talking shit about them? And I thought that was a bad look too. That rubs people the wrong way. I'm gonna tell you why. I know what you're talking about. It rubs people the wrong way when that happens. See, a lot of people are not like us, like old school, where we could take a bunch. You know what I'm saying? And then we just go out and prove ourselves. But when you're in a situation where, I mean, look, I'm not picking on CU, but every situation got their favorites. Everybody does. CU don't have the luxury yet because they don't have a foundation yet. The foundation is still shaky. They need a foundation of core players that will stay. And you get those foundational core players in high school, right? You get the high school foundational core players, and each year you add on to your foundation until you have a solidified team. Now, are you going to lose some star players along the way? Yes, because that's just the nature of the transfer portal. You're going to lose players, but you don't want to lose to the point where we don't know what type of season you're going to have next year. We don't know. Because as of right now, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, like that. Because they one or two big players away now from hitting that transfer portal till this thing is over. Unless they go to the transfer portal and really get sick with it in the transfer portal, if you know what I mean. Like get everybody that they want. So I'm gonna tell you right now, Tawfiq, yo, that's a huge loss. Tawfiq, that's a huge loss. But I'm not saying that I don't know what he was doing in that video, the way he was responding, but he was not smiling. I saw his face; he wasn't smiling. He meant it. Get that thing out of my face. And he said, "I guess I'm showing my true colors." I don't know if it was a coach that got on him. I don't know what it is. Let me just say this to the coaches real quick. Let me say this real quick to the coaches. when you guys played in your era was off the hook. You guys didn't go to school. I'm just telling y'all this. Half y'all didn't go to school. It was all about football, and you guys was wilding. Ray Lewis and them was wilding out at the University of Miami. They were wilding out. I know for a fact because I'm their age. They were wilding out. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to the football field, they were A1. So the coaches let some things slide. I'm not saying y'all let things slide here, but you gotta I don't know what's going on to why. And now it's a couple things here. Like Omarion, he may be leaving because of that offense that's about to be instituted. He might not like it. He might not like it. You know what I'm saying? Just the way they be lining up and stuff like that. I'm not really liking it either. I'm being honest with you. I'm not liking it either. I'm just being honest with you, man. I don't know about this offense, yo. I don't know. I'm not trying to be overly critical though. I'm just being real. Because if I'm a wide receiver tight end, I think I might hit the portal too. I don't like the offense. It might not be geared for me getting a lot of touches. Or somebody could say, no, Max, it's a balanced offense. It's a balanced offense. So we'll see. We'll see if this works. Yeah, Omarion, he's gonna end up in the SEC. Watch what I tell you. He's gonna end up, and Tawfiq, they're gonna end up in the SEC. Because there's some SEC teams that are trying to retool as well. But they still have their foundation, but they are trying to retool. You said the go-go is run heavy. Somebody told me that. I've only saw a few videos on it and stuff like that, and it looks like it's run heavy. So if I'm a wide receiver, yeah, I hit the portal. Especially, this is Omarion last year. You see what I'm saying? Because Omarion is a junior. You said Miller and Byard NIL stock should earn them a solid payday, and depending on the program, may also increase their draft. No, they going to the SEC. Remember I said it. These are SEC players. I know this. I watched them this year. They're SEC players. Or they might not go to the SEC. You know, you got Michigan. That's players might leave. They got a new coach from Michigan coming in. So there's a lot of options for them. Omarion, we know he can play. Now, he may not have had a lot of touches this past season, which he didn't because the quarterback that they had, he wasted everybody's time. And he didn't get the ball to the receivers like he's supposed to. Or maybe it wasn't even his fault. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that Omarion didn't get the touches he's supposed to get. And I remember what Coach Prime said after a game this year. He said to Omarion, like when Omarion caught a pass, he said, I don't know how you be doing it, but you be doing it. He said that to him. So yes, this is a big loss. This is a huge loss. You said the go-go offense have 1,000-yard receivers, though. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it might be balanced. But the thing is, though, I'm not feeling. I don't know. It's something I'm not. I don't know. He keep wearing that cowboy hat. I don't like. I don't. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know, yo. Listen. I'm just gonna have to wait. I'm just gonna have to wait, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna have to wait, yo. I'm just gonna have to wait on this. I don't know how this is gonna work. But what I'm saying is you can't have your foundation being chipped away. You know what I'm saying? You said USC is about to give old Miller a bag. He could go there. You said Miller is a bad practice player, but a gamer. That's what held him back. It's all about what you do under the lights. Because no, it's not that. Coach Prime said to him during the game. He said, I don't know how you be doing it, but you be doing it. It ain't had nothing to do with practice. It had nothing to do with practice. His coach came up to him personally. Coach Prime came up to him. He said, I don't know how you be doing it. But, bro, you be doing it. I don't know how you be catching them balls like that. You be doing it, though. He was solid. Nah, it ain't the practice. It's not that. You said stop it. I don't like the cowboy. That's not our culture, man. I don't like the cowboy hat. I don't. That's just me personally. I'm not, I know I'm being petty. I just don't like, I don't like that. I don't like it. And showing up at the basketball game with the hat, I don't like that. Do you see all them other people wearing cowboy hats? No, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I know the good doctor don't like it either, but I ain't gonna trip. I'm not gonna trip right now. I'm just not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, and I'm being petty. I'm being petty. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he could be himself. That's cool. But I don't know about the hat. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'm being petty. Like some people don't like my baseball hats. Some people say, "Oh, you this and that. You wearing baseball." Yeah, it's like that. He said, "Man, let him go." Yeah, I know. I'm gonna let him go, man. Um, yeah. So it's like the nature of the transfer portal has struck again. It don't struck again. You know what I'm saying? Omarion had another year eligibility because he's a junior. Tawfiq is a sophomore. He had 2 more years to give us, a solid years. You know what I'm saying? He sat there and played with a broken hand and made plays and was a difference maker out there. That hurts. Now, like I said, I know what you guys are going to say. I know what you're going to say. You said he's being groomed for the position of head coach. Why do people keep saying that? Why people keep saying that? All the good coaches, they retired when they were in their 70s. Coaches in his 50s. He could coach another 20 years if he wanted to. He's young still. I know what y'all saying, oh, coach, he don't want to. Yeah, that's up to him. That's up to him if he want to still coach. I don't know why you said signs that Coach Prime is leaving. So I don't know why people keep saying that. Unless he leaving right now. Unless he leaving at the end of the season. I mean, excuse me, unless he leaving right now, though. Unless there's something down the line that he don't told these players. You said, Max, he's sickly. No, he's not. He looked good. He just got it together. You know what I'm saying? He had his surgery and stuff. But shit, he don't look his age, man. He look good. He got it together now. Shit, if you think 58 is old, you crazy. It's all about your mindset. Shit, he got 50 damn right, B More. I'm staying. I don't know what they talking about. Talking about, he's staying. He's staying. He's staying. I'm just telling y'all that. I think he'll stay out the rest of his contract. I don't see why not. Shit, how old was Coach Saban when he retired? In his 70s. The Raiders coach is in his 70s now. You said Dion needs to go back to the black college or back to the why? I think he need to go to Michigan. You said the cowboy culture is black American culture. I just don't like the cowboy hats. I'm sorry, I just don't. I just don't, man. I just don't. And I'm being petty. You said Darius Byard was joking on. Yeah, I don't know if he was joking. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You said the blood clots and the altitude. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You said took good care of those guys. You said Chico. Yeah, so let's get off the cowboy hat. But yeah, Pete Carroll is in his 70s. And maybe it do have something to do with the altitude. I don't know. But I don't see Coach leaving right now. He said coaching is his passion. Unless he went on ahead to Michigan. He said if it wasn't a balanced attack, Juju would be the first. I don't know. We're gonna have to cross our fingers on that. I hope he don't leave. I hope he don't. Juju wasted his time up there in Boulder. Now, some people are saying that particular offense is not conducive for a quarterback that's trying to get to the NFL. I don't know. But we'll see. You said old Miller could have dipped a long time ago. Yeah, I know. I wish him well. I'm not knocking him for leaving. I'm not knocking any of them for leaving. I just said I'm gonna support them, you know what I'm saying, from a distance. I'm gonna be watching them, doing the support like that. I know it ain't me talking. I'm not talking bad about him or anything. I just said it's bad because it's like it's a chip at the foundation. Those are starters that we leaving, that we losing, and they're important. So that's what I'm saying. They're good. I don't see him leaving either. He want to go out a winner, absolutely. Now here's the thing. You said Byard reminds me of the Hunt. Damn, that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. For you to say that, that means he's really good. For you to say that, if he reminds you of the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, damn, that's saying a lot right there. It really is. And if he ever hear that, dude, that's saying a lot. You remind us of Tyrann Mathieu. He just retired too. He retired before the season started. You said going to the SEC doesn't automatically increase draft stock. Yes, it did. It did for Hillgreen. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It did it for Hillgreen. Now, it depends on if you're a player that is a starter. Hillgreen is a starter. He went there and did just fine in the SEC. Okay? He did not get drowned out. He played. And this is what I'm saying right here. I'm saying that these are the type of play. I'm giving them their props when I say this. I'm giving Omarion his props when I say this. Yes, he's going to the SEC and he'll do well. I'm giving him his props. He's top tier. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, like, let's say if you give me another player from Colorado, I'll be honest with you. I was like, nah, he's not going to the SEC. No, but him, if he decide he want to go to the SEC, he going to a top team and he playing. On top of it. And he's playing. Now, I wouldn't say that just about anybody. Just because you're going to SEC, that means, because, I'm not saying that. But that's how much I'm giving them their props. And what did Coach Prime say during the game? He said this to Omarion. It was a couple games before the last season. He said, I don't know how you doing it. He came up to him and said it. I don't know how you doing it, but you doing it. You said, why is reach to people being... Who called him a fraud? Ain't nobody calling him a fraud here, man. Where you getting that from, D Squared? You said, Max, what's up with you and the cowboy hats, bro? I don't like it. I don't like it. You said, did you get traumatized as a kid or something? Nah, I just don't like, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't know why. You said I could see LSU along with, it's a petty thing. I don't like seeing it. You said Prime have the luck on getting a very good quarterback. Okay, well, you talking about Juju? Because if he go after another quarterback, let's say if he go after a starter, then I would say Juju could hit the portal. If that's what's going, that's what they're doing. I would say Juju hit the portal then. They got to believe in Juju and build around him now. I know he said he loved Boulder, and he said passion is coaching is his thing. I don't see him leaving. I know because that's what what's his name said from 0 to 60. He said this is Coach Prime's replacement. How did he know that? He doesn't know that. Oh no, well that ain't no thoughts of mine. D squared. I ain't saying Darius is a fraud. You said Juju is not it, bro. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He just got to grow into it. You know, some players just got to grow into it. He ain't got his man body yet. He got to grow into it. Sometimes it take 2 years. Just like with Carmani, just around this time 2 years ago, y'all were down in Carmani. When I say y'all, not everybody, but some people, just down in him. Oh, he can't play this and that, and blah blah blah. He's going to the SEC, but he's garbage, and blah 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 blah. I said, no, he's not garbage. No, he's not. I said, no, he is not garbage. No, he's not. He just got to grow into it. Some people got to grow into what they're trying to do. Their body hasn't caught up yet, and their mind sometimes. You got to mature into this, into being a good player. Some people are ready right away, and some people need a little, the maturation process have to catch up. You said, man, Coach Prime not going to be there 2 years to wait for him to grow into his body. You don't understand what I'm saying. You don't understand what I'm saying. I can't explain it. You don't understand what I'm saying. I can't really explain it to you. You said Colorado don't have the weapons for Juju. Prime needs players now. After losing the season, Prime. You said after losing the season, Prime gone, bro. Excuse me, another losing season. My bad. My bad. Yeah. You said people were saying that about Kamani because they were mad when he left CU and believed the narrative about him not working hard. No, you could tell he was working hard. Remember the videos of him out there working on his craft? It takes a while. It could take 1 or 2 years. For him, it took damn near 3, almost 2.5, for him to get there. Sometimes he just got to get acclimated to the game and stuff like that. Now he is. So what you're going to start to see is next year, you're going to start to see him really come alive. Sometimes it takes people that. Sometimes it could take people 4 or 5 years. It just depends. But you said Deion Sanders are gone. He's not trying to coach like that. Oh, you think so? You think that's what it is? Because his sons are going. Kamani said himself he had to. Yeah, he said he had to mature. He good now. He even tackled differently. He got a little bit more mass to him. You know what I mean? It just takes a while. Um, he's really a good example of somebody that is not ready right away, but even though he got the potential, he just wasn't ready yet. But it wasn't a lack of effort. He was putting the time in. Maybe there was some things that they had, some discipline issues. That comes with young kids, you know what I mean? Young people. But he's playing, he's doing pretty good now. But we'll see what happens. Like for me personally, like it's a transfer portal thing. You know, all teams are gonna have players moving around. You know, because money is floating out there. You know, money is floating out there, and I'm telling you, it's hard. Like, what do you do for a kid? Somebody say, "Look, we got $3 million for you," you know, or to $1 million, and somebody else on your team, you know, they eating, and you not eating like you want to eat, and you might approach the team, and they like, "Nah, we good. We giving you what we give you," and then another team like, "Yeah, we got about 500-600 for you." What you gonna do? So, yes, players do move around. Players do move around. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Players, they move around. That money's out there. But yeah, hopefully he can get who he needs in the portal. For sure. But we got to wait and see. Is there anybody else hitting this portal? Damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? And who else hitting this damn portal? You said Omarion better be careful going to LSU. How you know he going to LSU? He said that wide receiver room is going to be ground, and he probably not going to get. Why? I don't like well wishing. I don't like saying that about somebody. Just because he leaving don't mean he ain't getting no rep nowhere else. Yeah, he could go there and do his thing, Omarion. I hope he do. I hope he make it to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Just because he leaving Colorado, we ain't got to talk down on him. No, I want him to go. How we know he going to LSU? We don't know that. Did he say that? Know what I'm saying? I hope they go represent. You feel me? Go represent. Just like Coach Brown said, it ain't always personal. Remember he said that it ain't always personal, just people offering money elsewhere. It's not that they got a problem with the coaching. It's just that it's the money floating around. You know somebody gonna offer that kid a bag. You said makes sense. Oh, okay. You said makes sense if he goes to LSU. He originally from Louisiana. Oh shit. Bruh. And then Lane Kiffin. See, that's the oh my God. Ain't Lane Kiffin there? Yeah, Lane is nah man. He throwing money around. And you know Lane throwing money around. Lord have mercy. He throwing money around. You said if these leaders are leaving, will be some dominoes. Bro, Lane is out there lurking around somewhere. And you know what he wanted to know first? How much money y'all give me so I can go get some players? How much money y'all give me? That's his first thing he wanted to know. They got to be offering Jordan Seaton a bag. They got to be. Yeah, grown folks leave companies all the time, and coaches. Coaches leave too. So they can't knock the players, but that's just the nature of it. You know what I'm saying? That's the nature of it, man. That's why I said again, the transfer portal strikes again. Damn. You said Lane do not want any CU players. Y'all crazy. Mr. May, you now you hating. Yeah, you hating, yo. You hating. You just want to be seen and you hating. You hating. I'm being honest with you, you hating. I'm being honest with you. If you don't think we got no dogs over here, you hating. You really are. I mean, seriously. That's why you put the laughing face. I'm not talking down on Omarion. He's my guy. I'm just saying be careful. Yeah, but I think he's an NFL player. That's what I think. It don't matter where he go, he gon' shine. It don't matter. But now, do LSU got some players? Yeah, they do. You said LSU had the governor backing him, so Kiffin would have the money bag. Yeah, he already got it. But you know they offering players bags. I know they offering Seton a bag. I know they are. I don't know if it's LSU. Somebody is. And it's up to him to stay if he gonna stay or not. Because if he enter that portal, he is now the top dog in the portal. If he enters, he's a top dog. For sure he is. Damn, that transfer portal hurts, boy. It's a different beast now. It's a different beast. You said, what about Seton, Max? Did you say he was leaving? I left the room. No. I didn't say he was leaving. I said, I hope not. Yeah, man. That's a hit, dog. That's a hit. We took a hit. Bow. We took 2 hits. Bow. Yeah, man. Tawfiq, man. That's a hit. Because you know somebody like looked at him and said, like, yeah, he got some promise over there. We gotta get him. Now, as long as they leaving for the bag, that's cool. Because ain't nothing you can do about that. If they get in a bag somewhere else, it ain't nothing you can do. It's nothing you can do about that. You know what I'm saying? If they get in a bag somewhere else, it ain't nothing you could do, bro. It ain't nothing you could do. But dang, that's a big hit. Ugh, I hate that. It's the transfer portal, though. It's a transfer portal, man. As soon as I saw that, I was like, man, let me go live real quick, man. Damn, we lost some more. Hold on. We lost TJ Branch. He in the transfer portal. So that's 3. Let me see. Tawfiq, Omarion, TJ Branch. We know Jaheim Otis. Noah King, Mantrez Walker, Terrence Love. Yeah. Because somebody has said that they're going to have to replace 60 players. They said we're losing 30 because they're out of eligibility. Well, damn, what's up with the other 30? Is anyone declaring for the draft at CU? Quite a few of them. The ones that are seniors, if they decide they want to, go for the pro day. Yeah, somebody said they're going to have to replace damn near 60 players. Yeah, bro, they going to have, man, I don't know, bro. And that's a lot. They taking a hit. They going to take a leg. There's going to be more hit this portal, I think. We just don't know yet. Man, Omarion, say he's a junior. He got 4 stars next to his name. He got a 90.99 rating. And Tawfiq went to DeMatha Catholic. I already know they produce good cornerbacks out of DeMatha. My boy's son went there. He played at Va Tech. Virginia Tech. I call it Va Tech. That's what Michael Vick used to call it when he was there. Va Tech. Yeah, DeMatha High School is a good program. As far as producing football players, it is. Yeah, 37 are out of eligibility. Yeah, they talking about they going to have to replace about close to 60. That's a lot. So that means you have to hit junior college up. It's a lot of players in junior college. You said 3 and 9 teams always have many transfers. That's why it's important to close games. Omarion Miller from Shreveport, Louisiana, and will own the state after next season. He will get land and intergenerational pass. Wait a minute, pass and this and that. And you said an intergenerational pass. What is that? He said he ain't hard to find, but sure is hitting a man. Mr. Make It Happen is off the hook tonight. You said how the hell Colorado better with everyone leaving? Like I said, you heard the offensive coordinator is very good. Okay, shit. If he good at recruiting, he gonna have to do it now. He gonna do it now. If he good at recruiting, that's what's up. You know, so that's good. He got some connections, right? I'm sorry, man. Tawfiq, that's a hit, yo. Tawfiq is a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit, bro. Yeah, we're gonna have enough players on the field. You can replace 60. Remember, you got the junior college. You got junior college. You just gotta do a lot in the off season as far as recruiting. But and the transfer portal opens up. So the key date is January 2nd. And it's only gonna open up one time. So that's when things will start getting really, really, really good. January 2nd. You said let them go as far as the go offense at UNLV. It produced 2,000-yard receivers. It produced two of them, huh? Two 2,000-yard receivers. That's what's up. You said if this was basketball, he would recover faster from the portal, but football is different. And Colorado got some players up there as far as basketball. They got players up there. I know Coach, and people saying he ain't coming after Colorado. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. We got a bag over here, brother. We got bags over here. Shit, Tawfiq can get him a nice bag. His brother played in the NFL. His brother played in the NFL. Byard. You remember that name? Y'all remember Byard in the NFL? That's his brother. They didn't grow up together, but, you know, because there's an age difference. But that's his brother, his big brother. Okay. Right. But they didn't grow up together. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, his brother is NFL. And he has a huge upside to him. I like Tawfiq's game because he's always at the ball. He's looking to make good plays. You know what I'm saying? His brother could be, you know, in his ear too. Like, yeah, you know, I like what you did this season. Now let's get to, you know, let's test your skill. Let's really test your skill. Let's go to SEC. Let's really see what you're about. Or wherever he's going. There's a lot of places that I think he could land at. Now, wherever he goes, he's starting. I'm just letting y'all know this. Wherever he goes. Because I've already saw his tape. I said, wait a minute. This kid out here playing with a broken hand. He doing this? Yeah, he a dog. But the problem is, how can Colorado keep the dogs, though? But I wish him the best. But that's a blow, though, DJs. That's a blow. God damn. Not Tawfiq. Come on, Tawfiq. Damn. That's a blow, man. That's a blow. God damn. Bro, that's a blow, dog. Damn. Damn, that's a blow. But that's what it is because their team is like rebuilding. It's a blow because they're rebuilding. Now, I know what you're going to say. Like, Georgia done lost a few people. I know. But this is different because they haven't got their team solidified yet. You know, they still got problems stopping the run and this and that. They lost some seniors. You know what I'm saying? They done lost 30-some seniors. So it's hard. You said money and coaches that can coach. That's how you keep them. CU program has become a minor league team. You said why Saban? Yeah, that's why Saban got out. He saw the writing on the wall because he's not going to be able to gatekeep no more and keep all the players because players are going to be going for that bag. So he retired. That's exactly what he said. He saw the writing on the wall. This is going to get bad. No, I'm good. I mean, if Saban was still there, though, he would still be competing if he was still coaching. Because that means if he had stayed there, Caleb Downs would have stayed. Julian Sand would have stayed there. But they hit the portal after he announced his retirement. He still had players. You know what I'm saying? He's still going to get his dogs. You know what I mean? But he's not going to sit up there and gatekeep no more. Because shit, somebody like Lane Kiffin at LSU, he got 30, 40 million to play with. He going to get whatever he want, just about. He gonna be competing with you. You said it takes dogs to keep dogs on the team. Shallow Sanders, Hunter, Webster, Block, Bully, Wright. They ain't have them no more. They're done. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is gonna be a pivotal season for Coach Prime. Because they sit up there and have another season like this, people really gonna be on them. I'm not, because it's a rebuilding. They're rebuilding. I know it's gonna take a couple years. I know this already. You know what I'm saying? I'm being realistic here. They don't have the team yet. And then they're losing people. So, and it all goes back to that conference call they all had. Not a conference call, that live stream they did after the game one time. They did a live stream. And people were saying in the chat, yeah, they leaving. And that's what the people were saying. They were like kind of looking at each other, shaking their head with this smirk. He said they want more money or a better team, right? You said rebuilding would have been 7-5, not 3-9. Yeah, it's rebuilding. They rebuilt the team, and then year 2 of the rebuild, they got to a bowl game. But guess what? Travis and them went to the NFL. They lost so much talent to the NFL. That team was actually better it was really good. They have a lot of players that's on active rosters right now. So they lost a lot. Now they have to rebuild. Now they got to rebuild. They still rebuilding. Because, you know, some players are leaving, and he already said some players are leaving. It's going to be hard up there in Boulder, yo. It's hard. It's hard in Boulder. It's a blow, DJH. That's real bad, yo. Tawfiq, man. Tawfiq is a star. Yeah, Tawfiq can play, bro. And Omarion, that's a blow. Yeah, it's. And then we lost one of our recruiting guys. Man. You said the BYU game and Kansas game was jaw dropping. What was the? No. What was the game where we got belt the ass? What game was that? Hold up, what game was that, guys? Where it was 40 at a halftime? That was belt to ass. What game was that? Okay, that was it right there. Because you know what happened? It wasn't a Nebraska game. What game was that, y'all? It was the was it the BYU? What game was that? We was down 40 at halftime. You know the crazy part about Utah. You know the crazy part about it is that Utah game. I was out late and I was looking at the score. I said, "Oh shit, the game almost over." That's what I said. Oh shit, I missed the game, yo. The game almost. They said, "Nah, Max is it just went to halftime." I said, "What?" I looked at the score. I said, "Nah." I said, "What?" He said, "Nah, they just went to halftime." I said, "This is belt to ass." And then it happened 2 weeks and it happened the week after that. They got belt to ass put to them again. Ooh, Lord. Lord have mercy. And I saw that. Ooh, that hurts. You said the freshman quarterback? You said these young boys don't know who. Yes, they do. He ain't too old. I don't know what it is, bro. Nah, he good now, Mr. Make It Happen. He's good now. Well, we're gonna have to wait and see, bro. Like, and you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna hit the transfer portal. It's gonna be staggered. Well, every day is gonna be something else. This person gonna hit. This person. That's crazy, bro. I hope that don't happen. They gonna have to work some magic in this transfer portal. They can. They gotta work some magic. It takes some money. But yeah, I didn't realize Tawfiq in that video. He said, "Man, get that out of my face. Man, get that camera get out of my face, man." He said, "I guess I'm showing my true colors." He said, "We need to get rid of the speed work and get some meathead strength coach." I don't know what it is, yo. Is it the preparation? I don't know. He said, "We tried the pro style with Pat." He said, "I'm going to take a break from CU. It's too emotional." Damn, DJH. Yeah, I'm going to have to, it's the season almost over. The NFL season almost over. You said Arizona belts. Yeah, Arizona game, Arizona State. You said we always look weaker than every other team. It could be the strength and conditioning, but the strength and condition, that take a couple years. You just ain't gonna rebuild that in one season if they're already weak. That's where the maturity comes in at. That takes a while. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Yeah, guys, that's the nature of the transfer portal, man. That's what it is, man. So I can't wait to see if they get some more players. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You say you just call it how you see it. Call it like you see it. You say you think Nick Saban didn't yell? Yeah, he did. You said Robert got to be a troll. Robert up here trolling. You said CU will lose a lot more. They bring in during the poll. That's not trolling him saying he's saying his opinion. We'll have to wait. It's the transfer portal's not even open yet. You still got it's a lot of things that got to happen first, and actually, it's quickly approaching. To be honest, this year is pretty much over. Yeah, this year is pretty much over, man. It's pretty much a wrap at this point. NFL season almost over. We only have 3 games left for that. For as far as Cleveland is concerned, things are happening really, really fast, man. It is. So pretty much, you got to retool. See what they do in the transfer portal. Got to retool. They got to retool a lot though. This ain't no joke. They really do. Yeah, so they got to retool a lot. Just gonna have to wait and see who's next. That's crazy. Yeah, man, that's pretty much the news right now. Everybody done touched on it already. Yeah, it's breaking news everywhere right now. Everybody talking about it. Yeah. Just checking to see what everybody's saying. Somebody said this is concerning. Only thing they can do is just bring people in. That's it. But when you keep losing that, pieces to the foundation, it don't look good. You said new linebacker coach, new offensive coordinator already coming. Things will be better. They got a new linebacker coach? I didn't hear that, do they? I hear things at the last minute. I didn't hear that yet. Yeah, I didn't hear nothing like that. You said they don't have a new line. Yeah, I thought so. I didn't hear nothing like that yet. You said, man, it's over with at CU. No, we got to wait and see what they do and the people they bring in. You said, oh, now he's trolling. Who trolling me, say? They don't have a new yeah, Mr. Make It Happen. He kind of be, You said you wish they kind of did have a new linebacker coach. That's hilarious. He's still there. I don't know, bro. Like, we'll see, man. But I'm out of here. If anything else jump off, I'll be back. But damn, I saw that, bro. That kind of hit me right there. Damn, Tawfiq and Omarion. Yeah, that's kind of crazy right there. But we're gonna see what happens, man. People they really gonna start talking now. Them haters, they really gonna start talking. Look at it. I told you the ship is sinking. I told you. That's how they gonna talk. Man, I'll be back, guys.